Hello. So today is Thursday. Um, so how have I been feeling since the last video? Um, it's weird. It's just so weird. Like I don't even know how to describe it. All I can. I'm in that phase of just analyzing and just thinking and just in the thoughtful stage, but nothing about in the sense of wishing and hoping of us getting back together. No. Um, I know last time I said that I miss him, and right now, do I feel the same? I don't know. I have no idea. To be honest, I don't know how what I feel right now. I don't know if I feel sad. I mean, I do know for sure that I don't know. It's hard to explain it. I don't know if to describe them sad, depressed, happy, content, faithful, hope. Um, I guess it's just what I'm feeling now is just I'm feeling that a sense of I don't know. It's hard. Um, right now what I'm feeling, I can't even find the words. I'm trying to think, but I don't know. It's I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm literally just clueless right now. Um, However, I did want to say that in almost all my videos, I talk about me and what I have felt, what I've experienced, and what I have witnessed throughout our relationship. However, I also want to put out there that I'm not a perfect partner whatsoever. I don't claim to be, I don't even want to be the perfect partner because we don't learn like that. Um, Through our relationship, he mentioned that he didn't feel supported by me. He mentioned that I didn't listen to him. He mentioned that obviously didn't give him intimacy and that I neglected him because of that. And I mean, he when he told me this, of course, there was a reason behind that, and that's because he felt like that. And obviously, I did not do that intentionally, and I can understand to why it will come out that I did it intentionally because I didn't change my mistakes. I didn't um, try to fix them, especially when it came to the intimacy part. As far as being there for him, listening to him, I thought I was, but I guess I was, but just from what I thought was me being there for him as opposed to what he wanted from me. So if he felt like that throughout our relationship, obviously for a reason, and of course I'll take full accountability. Um, Of course, like me, I thought that he cheated, and he doesn't think he did. So therefore, sooner or later, he's gonna have to come to term. You know what? If he felt like that, it's for a reason. Um, it's the same for me. I know I'm not perfect. I know I did my mistakes in our relationship. I know maybe in the beginning, middle, and I don't know, I did push him away. Especially in the beginning, because I know in the beginning it did push him, and who knows? I know in the beginning it did push him away because I guess I wasn't used to a guy actually sticking through it all. In a sense of like the first couple years, in a sense that when we got pregnant, I automatically saw him, and I automatically assumed that he was not gonna be there in the pregnancy, that he was just gonna leave. And I literally told him, you know what, if you have a way out. If you plan to leave later when our baby's older, and our baby, got to know you and got to know who you were, and I'd rather you leave now than later. Of course, he was very upset, but with all my sisters, well, at that time, with my sisters who were pregnant, their the baby daddies, they left. One of them, they were there throughout the life of their kids, but years later, he decided to leave, and that's what I did not want. So in the beginning, yeah, I was very, very hard to deal with, and I do admit that. So I'm just giving examples that I too did my mistakes. I too um, probably wasn't the best partner, and I'm not claiming that I was. Even in the past videos, no matter what, all these videos that I'm posting and the story that I'm sharing, it's always going to be biased because it's just coming from my end, and there's always two sides to every story. Um, However, that doesn't change the fact of the way that I feel, meaning that he cheated on me, um, that he lied to my face. There's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for me, him feeling neglected. We have our reasons, yeah, as to why we did the things we did, or we didn't change the things we should have changed. Um, but at the end of the day, the relationship was bound to end because maybe, yeah, it's true. We weren't meant for each other. Um, all we can do is just learn from it. I certainly did learn from mistakes, of course. And I certainly did learn to always stand up for myself and to set boundaries. In the beginning of the relationship, we never set boundaries. Um, Towards the end, he was very disrespectful. He called me names, and I would tell him to stop. And the first time when he did it, he just stopped. And then, like, towards the end, literally, like the last year, he just kept saying it over and over again. And I would tell him to stop, and he would just say, "I don't give a f about. I don't give a f. You're acting like one, and I'm gonna call it." So that was like a sign that the relationship was already, had already ended. But still, that does not give him the right to lie to my face. When I confronted him about him and, well, back then her coworker, which is not the girlfriend. So yeah, he committed mistakes. I committed mistakes. He should have ended it differently. I should have probably gotten the help that I needed when it came to my mental health or with my trauma. And at the end of the day, we're better off away or apart from each other because I'm losing weight, he's losing weight. Um, we're both doing absolutely amazing physically. When we're together, we gain the weight, we were eat, we wouldn't take care of ourselves. And that was like another sign that, mm-mm. Um, So yeah, he, besides his mistakes, he was also a marvelous guy. He, as same as me. Probably the mistakes that I made. I also was. I also had good characteristics as he did. I mean, come on, he helped me out with my schooling. He When I told him that I wanted to be a teacher, like, okay, just focus on your school, and that's that. Um, so I will always be grateful because of that, no matter what. Um, and I mean, I'm those type of people that once we're done, whether it be friendship, partner, family, whatever it is, once we're done, like there's something happened, I completely block you off and I let you go, and you're my past forever, and that's where you're gonna stay. Fortunately, I cannot do that with him, so we are gonna continue seeing each other. I mean, come on, I spent almost 10 years um, with this guy. 10 years. We grew up together. We learned things together, and we were friends. So of course, I'm always gonna have love for him. 10 years, like wow. Um, there's always gonna be love. I don't wish him nothing but success, love, happiness. Um, and I wish him the great. I just hope he gets his dream career soon. I hope that he finds the love of his life, and I hope he has a daughter that he has always wanted since a get go, and he will. I know he will. Um, all I can say, like I mentioned last time, all I just wish and hope for as well is not karma, but for him to realize that how he ended things and the way he lied to me when I confronted him about it, that it was wrong with him. It was wrong to do that. That he could have gone he could have done this in a different way, but he didn't, and I just want him to realize that how effed up of his part, that how effed up his decision was. But I don't know. I don't even want an apology, just for him to realize it on its own, and that's it. But yeah, that's it. Just wanted to clear that up, and I'm not sure what I'm feeling, but today I'm gonna go work out. I'm signing up for this program, 28-day challenge. They make you work your booty off, so I'm excited and scared, and we'll see what happens.